guys, welcome back. This is episode 16 of season 6, titled Born to Buck. Amy is having trouble dealing with a roping horse that only wants to buck, and Caleb, who isn't sure he wants to ride broncs anymore. The last time we saw Caleb, he was on his way to the rodeo, and right before he left, he kissed Lou. So I'm guessing there's going to be some aftermath from that. You know, they'll probably talk about it. Lou will probably say, you know, don't do that again. And I know I've said that I love Lou with Peter, but I do ship her and Caleb actually, because Caleb would be good for her, you know. He would be sweet. Granted, of course, you know, there are times when he'd be gone because he's a rodeo boy. So there are times that he would be gone and wouldn't be around. So, you know, when he's kind of complaining about Peter being gone all the time, you know, it's kind of pot, kettle. But at the same time, he doesn't seem to be gone as much. And as we've seen from when he was married to Ashley, he tends to put the women he cares about first. And obviously he has this crush on Lou. So I'm guessing we're going to have some of the aftermath with it now that he is going to be back. Whether he talks to Lou directly, I don't know. But it says Amy's having trouble dealing with the buck and Caleb. So she's having trouble dealing with Caleb, who isn't sure he wants to ride broncs anymore. So he might be trying something else. Maybe he figures since he kissed Lou and then left, that'll get her to kind of come over to his side. And I know, like, I know I shouldn't be thinking about it, but I'm like, it'd be kind of nice to have a triangle, you know, a love triangle. Have Lou with Peter and then with Caleb, you know, it'd be kind of nice to have that. I don't think that's going to play out. I don't even know if it'll be mentioned. They might just act like nothing has happened. But I would think Lou would want to talk to him. But as I said, even though, of course, Lou was surprised about it, it didn't seem unwanted. You know, remember when Chase kissed Amy, at least the second time, as soon as he did that, she pulled back and slapped him. I mean, it was quick. It was like he leaned in, pressed his lips against hers. She stepped back and slapped him. It was like that quick. Lou was different. She, of course, was surprised, but I'm pretty sure she kissed him back. I might have to go back and rewatch the clip. But I'm pretty sure she kissed him back. And then when he left, you know, she was just kind of staring at him like she wasn't sure, like she was in shock. But it didn't look like it was completely unwanted. Which might explain why she was wanting this staycation with Peter. Because of the Caleb kiss, to kind of reaffirm her marriage to Peter. Let's get started and find out. Wintertime. Phoenix?
Okay.
Hi, pretty.
Whoa.
No. Zephyr? Come on, Amy.
Amy, hold on.
Hold on, Amy.
Let go of the rope.
Amy!
Amy.
It would definitely be a bronc.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Horse is like, okay, now I'm calming down.
I'm good.
Supposed to have.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Obvious.
Just trying to help you out here.
Yeah, you're not avoiding anatomy?
I'm avoiding physiology. But you need help with that horse.
They're so cute. I'm glad that they finally got
Got a
engaged.
postcard for you and Peter.
Very pretty scenery, even in the winter. Tide is, uh-oh. I bet he's on alert after Jeremy. My guess is it's Caleb. Yeah. You don't have your gun anymore, do you? You need to get a new gun.
We just break out the rope.
I knew it was gonna be Caleb.
Things out of steel the last guys.
Hi, baby.
Decided to go with wood. Well, your decisions always mean more work for me.
Yeah, she's fine.
Good.
She has a new boyfriend.
Ah, great. And Tim thought he and Miranda had something.
So, I'm obviously gonna have to cut out.
That kid is growing up fast.
You, want to what's here?
I'm glad we finally got to see Shane.
He thinks that Miranda has a new boyfriend. So, why does that make you smile? It's me. It's
How do you know it's not someone else?
Aftershave, Western leather. Call Miranda.
It's gonna be someone else. Oh God, what if it's Caleb?
Hey, good luck with those speeders. But
I would think Caleb would know better,
Just seeing a wild look in your eyes.
well,
but you never know.
Caleb! You're back. And you left this, but it looks like you're on. Oh.
He's
Do you have
avoiding
time to
Heartland.
help me with broken horses bucks?
Interesting.
I'll pay you for your time.
Really interesting.
Okay, you come by.
You know what? Maybe it's not such a good idea for me to come around the ranch right now.
Ty knows. I mean, I don't think he knows that he kissed her,
So what did you
but,
say about this guy?
but that's why, of course, he's avoiding it.
Rugged, looking.
I think he realizes that he,
about it.
Like, wait.
Saw a receipt for a fancy romantic spa package. For Tim.
Really?
it's not him.
Yeah.
Penny's dropped, it's not him.
She's been acting.
What else should I do?
You might need a potato peeler in 90s.
It's the second time they've mentioned to Caleb about a real job.
Hey, Jack.
Give us talk some sense.
Oh.
Speaking of, Mom's here.
Oh, Miranda, nice to see you.
Yeah, me too. This trip was a little unexpected. Seriously, Shane.
Again?
I'm sorry.
Let's just go.
He wants to talk to her.
Hey!
Yeah. Well, he was saying that she was like doing her hair, wearing makeup, and yeah, you can see that. Oh, here we go.
Hello?
Don't you ever knock? And why wasn't the door shut? First, the door should have been shut. Second of all, Lou should have knocked. You know, it's like, I get it, it's their property, but, and the door was wide open, so I guess you would automatically assume. But the door shouldn't have been open. That's one thing I hate in TV shows and movies, when people enter a room and they don't shut the door. You know, I know they do that probably so that the camera can go through, but it's like you can, you know how they can work it with TV and switch angles or something, but that's one thing that's always driven me nuts in TV and movies. They never shut the door. It's like, do you guys like have something against doors? You know, are you anti-door? You know, it's like they never shut the damn door. And it's the same thing here. It's like, had she seen the door shut, would she have walked right in? Possibly. But she might not have, you know. I mean, he said, let's go down the dude ranch, so Lou didn't know, I think Lou didn't know anyone was there. But then also seeing the door open should have also been a clue. Like, wait a minute, there's not supposed to be anyone here, especially in the winter. So, It's just, and I'm surprised because I thought that Miranda did have another guy, but yeah, you can kind of see, you know, with her hair darker and the makeup and stuff that she's trying to kind of impress Tim a bit. And yeah, Caleb obviously is avoiding going to Heartland because he doesn't want to face Lou, which tells me that he regrets what he did, you know, because he was getting ready to leave, and what'd he say, like, that's no way to leave or something, and then walked up to her and kissed her, and then just left. And maybe he figured that that was all he was going to get, so he was going to take advantage of the opportunity, and he's damn lucky that Peter wasn't around. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense that he would avoid, because he probably figures that Lou's going to give him an earful and stuff for that. So, and then, you know, obviously Ty's back at the vet's office now that the truth has come out. I don't think we've seen the last of Jeremy, though. Even though he's, like, on the lam, basically, I don't think we've seen the last of him. He's going to reappear. May not be this season, maybe season 7 or 9 or whatever, but we're going to see him again.
He's up to sniffing around you to get to me.
No, he's sniffing around Jack to get to
Pride
Jack.
have to swallow his pride and come begging to me to run his new deal for him. Well, actually, Tim, he's asked me to run it for him.
It sure sounds like he could use a job.
There were some other issues with Caleb's work.
Don't you think it's time for you and Caleb to deal with those work issues, Lou?
So, Shane, what are you gonna get up to tomorrow?
Trail riding.
I don't think Amy knows about the kiss. I think she knows that
Don't worry, Tim, I'll build
he had a crush on her and stuff like that, but I don't think she knows about the kiss.
That's very generous of you.
Maybe Lou told her, but I don't think she did.
It's no problem, Jack. Glad to help out.
McCafe.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Product placement.
Things to get weird again.
Well, the longer you stay away, the weirder things are gonna get.
He might have told Ty.
What was going on with you at dinner?
Nothing.
Come on, Lou, there was definitely something going on between you, Dad, and Brandy. You guys couldn't even look each other in the eye.
Let's just say I already got an iPhone.
Do you mean
Yeah.
they were...
Oh, yeah.
Oh my...
I'm the one who can scrub the image from my brain.
How long has this been going on?
What I walked in on.
Well, it was your own damn fault for seeing the open door and assuming.
Yeah, they're in my saddlebag.
Did you find anything else? You guys were alone in the cabin for a long time.
Yeah. We were talking about the rodeo dad trying to fool himself over the top.
She's smiling. She likes that he's taking an active role
What, George
in
still hasn't sent you a
fathering
letter?
Shane.
I'm just looking for the phone bill.
Right.
What's up with her?
You don't want to know.
Hey, I can't convince Caleb to come help you to Denver.
It's great, thanks.
Denver.
Yeah, maybe I'll help you his mojo, but
His career opportunity.
what career opportunity?
So, Jack, tell me about this amazing new job offer you got.
Yeah, they're always talking to each other about
Traveling all over hell, half
for other people, about other people.
Stock providers.
Come on, it's the rodeo.
He's trying to avoid.
Grandpa? Grandpa, is that you?
You're gonna have to talk to her.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Caleb. How are you?
Good.
Good.
So he wasn't really expecting anything after that. He kissed her, he said he was saying goodbye. And he meant it.
You finally found a spirit you can keep up with, huh?
Hey, he still got to kiss her. Caleb? Caleb! Oh! You stay on for the 8 seconds?
Just another day at the end. Seems to be a trend around here.
Jack's a popular guy.
There are actually locks on those cabin doors, you know. She tell you about that? Hope she's okay. Well, I don't think he damaged her permanently, no, but you might want to let sleeping dogs lie. I'm sure it's the last thing she wants to talk about.
Hey Lou, I think we should talk. Hi, yes. Is everything okay with your cabin? Yes, thank you. Good. Did you need more towels? No, we're good. More soap? No. Oh, potpourri. Lou. Look, I know this is awkward, but I just want to apologize. I'm the one who should apologize. Really, I mean, I shouldn't have just barged in on
No, you shouldn't have.
that. Can we just not talk about this?
Sure.
Great. You mean marriage? I don't know. Maybe, why not?
They need to get their wires uncrossed before they do anything, you know. Like Tim was upset when he thought it was another guy, but then he's saying he wants to keep it casual, exclusively casual. So I'm guessing that means what he means is being the only guy, but not making a big deal about it, you know, like not marriage or living together or anything like that. Him just going up to see them for a weekend, but then they're not being anyone else. But that includes him too. You know, I can't just be Miranda can't see anyone else. He has to make sure he isn't seeing anyone else either. You know, that's a two-way street. I once had a friend who dated a guy and he wasn't exactly sure that he wanted to stay exclusive with her because there was like an ex that had come back, and so he, for a while, he was kind of juggling both of them. And I told her, I said, well, if he's not going to commit to you, then you shouldn't commit to him. If he's going to see someone else, then you can see someone else, because obviously he has no say in that. So it's the same thing with this, you know. Tim says exclusively casual, and it's like, well, if you are wanting to be exclusively casual, that includes you too, not just Miranda. You have to make sure that you are just seeing her, no one else. Some other lady comes along at, you know, the racetrack or something, kind of like Janice. No. Can Tim do that? I don't know.
You should have heard her going on and on about Dad. Like, she is totally smitten. I think it's more serious than we thought.
Really? How serious?
She actually used the N-word.
Marriage?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just surprised me as all.
Well, maybe there's hope for those two after all.
Great day, huh?
Yeah, at some point. I just
He might be pissed at you that you lied to him.
Well,
Okay.
Let the kid know.
Yeah.
He'd be more pissed to find out that you were dating and didn't tell him.
Okay, let's get going. I don't want Jack to jump all over me for being late again.
Hey, what do you think of underwater welding and construction?
Is there something that you're not telling me?
Yep.
No! Amy, that's enough.
Then why can't you just get past this?
Yeah, why are you so defensive?
I don't know, okay? I don't know why it's blown up into this big, stupid deal.
Maybe because you let it.
Yeah. If it wasn't anything, you wouldn't be getting defensive.
real deal.
You're not giving enough, Caleb. Whatever happened to his horse?
So, Jack,
We never see his horse anymore.
I want to get back in the game.
Do it. That's great.
That is a load off my mind.
Jack's looking at Ty.
We're already behind the 8 ball. So let's sit down and I'll bring you up to speed.
Sure, but I'm just kind of in the middle of this project here.
Okay, I got it, Jack. You go ahead.
Oh, shoot. I was supposed to meet you this good to have you on board. Hey, Bill.
Bit off more than you can chew, huh, Jack?
How did we let this stupid thing snowball like this? I mean, you and Peter got past it. Why can't we?
It's different.
How did you guys settle?
Yeah, he didn't kiss you.
I prefer
Or
to
you
keep that
didn't
between me and Peter.
kiss Peter.
What, because of some stupid guy's code? What, did you spit on your hands and shake on it?
Yes, we are.
Caleb's still smiling. I don't know. She says I felt better for doing it, and I'm like, really? I kind of felt like there should have been a moment there when he kissed her again, and then she probably would have slapped him. But at the same time, I'm also like, interesting, you know. So, I like how he was like, yeah, let him hit me. And then that's when, but the thing is, he let Peter hit him. He didn't let Lou hit him. But, I guess you could say technicality. He's like, what's for that? What was that for? Kissing a married woman. It's like, you weren't totally against it. You know, like I said, I know it's probably wrong to ship those two, but, and he looks like he's, you know, he was kind of smiling about it, so I think, and we don't know how long he's been gone, but I think during that time he's kind of started getting over it a bit, you know? But at the same time, I'm sure he also goes back and thinks about it. She probably does too.
Too flat out different.
Yes?
But of course he asked her anyway.
Well, it seems like Tim and I have every reason to settle down.
But?
I just feel that there's something holding you back.
Oh, get up there, Denver.
So she didn't
You
know
want to do this?
about
Trust me, this is
him
what he meant
leaving
to
Lou and
do.
Amy.
He's Denver, a horse that bucks a mile high.
We've already got a slogan for him.
I got a hunch on this. You know, if Rich says he's got potential, might buy him. Well, with me raising stock, it'd be a new career for me.
Well, I have to admit, it's more in your ballpark than a yoga instructor.
Good luck.
Hang on!
Burn him hard, burn him high.
Come on, Caleb! Oh, he's off! He made it. He made it the 8 seconds.
Turn that horse? No, you were right. You have to be crazy to buy a horse that bucks like that. I've got crazy covered. You didn't see what you had in that horse? Wow, you're kind of losing your touch, buddy.
Tim's a bit offended by that.
He's having a great time.
Don't fuck it up, Miranda.
Please.
What about you?
Imagine how it would affect Shane if things didn't work out between us.
But how do you know they won't?
So what do you suggest we do? Miranda?
But you don't know that they won't work out. They might. Just because it didn't work out with Marion, he's older and wiser and sober.
What are you worried about?
Well, that is
So-
a good thing, because Rich just went over the itinerary and Tim, she put me on the spot.
Yeah, well, you crossed the line this time, Jack. She dumped me.
Saw that coming. Like I said, I mean, you always take a chance whenever you get involved. I mean, you know, she says, what if it doesn't work out? Well, how do you know it won't? Like I said, Tim's older, he's wiser, and he's sober. So, how do you know it won't work out. You're both older and wiser. I mean, yeah, it didn't work out with you the first time, but that doesn't mean that it won't now. Plus, you have a kid. So, it might work out fine. You don't know that. So, I don't know. On these shows, people always jump to conclusions. I mean, if it was me and there was that to consider, I would be like, you know what? And again, the whole thing about Amy and Lou is that, again, he was older, or he was younger, and there was the alcohol and the drugs, but he's clean now. And he wouldn't want to make the same mistakes that he made. I mean, he feels bad about that. So I totally could see him sticking around with Shane. So I think Miranda's not making the right choice. Especially because they did seem to be happy together. Aw, I want something to happen with them. It's not gonna go.
I'm happy to hear I cleared things up with Caleb. He's back.
Well, that's good. Tell him to use dry bedding in those stalls.
Oh.
Make sure he keeps an eye on those.
He's not gonna go now.
You were supposed to be home for a couple of days.
Well, one of the teachers came home early, so I got a ride with her. I think if I...
Schedule my whole trip.
No, it's okay, Jack.
You sure?
Yes. I mean, I'll see when you get back.
Maybe he is gonna go. I'm impressed.
You never really know what cards are going to be dealt.
You don't know that in life.
I'm not willing to gamble away your relationship with Shane.
Sure is tall now. I think he should have had a say in that.
And you will be good.
'Cause Jack's going, huh?
Oh, wait, Jack? No, forgot. Let me take this.
Did you record another message?
No. It's your turn. I'll hear all about the trip.
You got it.
That's why I tell you, you better be home.
I'm surprised Jack's going. That's unlike him. I think one reason why Jack is going is because of his breakup with Lisa. I think if he was still with Lisa, he wouldn't do it. Maybe he feels this is something that she will hear about and it will impress her. Maybe he just felt it was time to do something more. I don't know. But, and maybe I'm completely wrong, but I just kind of have a feeling that the breakup with Lisa might be a factor in this. And Lou and Caleb look like they're back to normal, and I like how he was smiling, like, yeah, things are better. I think he still has a crush on her, and I think that's gonna last a little while. I think Tim knows, because of the way Tim was talking to him. So I think he told Tim, whether it was through text, or he told him when he got back, you know. I don't think Amy knows. And I wonder if it's something that they will find out, since Lou didn't say anything. Because, you know, sometimes with this show, something like that would happen, and then, like, episodes later, something comes out about it. Not always. This might be something that just stays between Lou and Caleb and Ty, if Ty knows, and is never spoken about again. Maybe some point in the future, it's just mentioned in passing. I don't know. But now that Lou has had time to think about it, she has decided to be kind of angry about it. But as I said, when he did it, she didn't look necessarily upset. She didn't pull back. She kind of seemed like she wanted it. You know? And like I said, even though I loved Peter, I kind of liked the thought of Lou and Caleb together, because he would be good for her. And I was glad to see Shane, although I think Miranda made the wrong call. But maybe there'll be more about that. But like I said, I am glad to see Shane. I wonder if he did get to meet Georgie, because you never really saw him and Georgie interact. You know, so it's kind of, what would Georgie be to Shane? Because she's now going to be like the foster child of Peter and Lou. And Lou is, of course, Shane's sister or half-sister. So what would she be? His niece, I guess? Yeah, I guess she would be his niece. It's kind of complicated. Like I said, in like the first season, it was like the three of them. Jack, Amy, and Lou. And here we are like 6 seasons later, and the family has tripled. Jack, Amy, Lou, Peter, Katie, Tim, Shane, Ty. Who am I missing? Georgie. That's kind of interesting how in those 6 seasons, technically, because it'd technically be what, 6 years? In the 6 years, so much has changed. And the family has really grown. And yeah, I would count Ty as family, especially now that he's engaged to Amy. I'm technically count Miranda too because of Shane, but thank you for joining me for this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that notification bell to be alerted of future reacts, not only for Heartland, but for some of my other videos. If you can support me on Buy Me a Coffee, I'd love to be able to continue doing these, and any support I get will receive a future shout out, and I will also thank anyone in advance who would want to donate. All it is $5 should you choose. And if you're feeling a little more generous, I do have a Patreon, which you are also welcome to donate and sponsor as well. There will be more content there if people actually start supporting me on Patreon. Love to be able to, do some additional work for you guys. Links are in the description. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.